Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's 6:01 in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 21st of September 2025, and I'm just off out for another adventure, and I'm going to go over to do the track that leads over from Willow Bog in Kielder Forest, England side, over to KERSHOPE Burn, across the bridge, over the border into Newcastleton on the Scottish side. So I'll follow the KERSHOPE Burn right the way along. And because we've had some heavy rain over the last 24 hours, 48 hours, the burn should be running quite fast and a little bit more spectacular to where it normally is. So that's my plan anyway. I've got Bay in the back as usual. You won't be able to see him because it's pitch black. Now that we're into September, it's taking longer to get bright and get daylight in the mornings. It gets dark early and takes a long time to get daylight. So I'll not record too much. Right, so I'll get on with my journey and I'll bring you back further down the line. Bye for now. Okay, it's 7 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 21st of September 2025. And I've just drove past Sweet Hope Lough Fishing Lake as usual, on my way to go across the A68 into Bellingham, then along to Kielder Water, and I'm going up Bloody Bush Road. So I stopped here last time to let the dog off, go and do his toilet business before we go any further, so it's like a big lay-by. You can come off the single track to get out the way of everybody, and I just let the dog walk around the perimeter here and then onto the long grass on that side there, and he normally goes to the toilet. So I've just stopped again, and as you can see, you've got the massive industrial wind turbines here. You see them from miles away as you're driving over this way. So I've done 39.2 miles, 40.2 miles to get to just past Sweet Hope Lough Fishing Lake. He's making that yawning sound he does when he's bored. He wants to get out. So it's just a brief stop. It was quite nippy this morning, so I couldn't wait to get my t-shirts on and my thick sweatshirt here. And I can feel my breath now, and I see my breath, sorry. I feel a little tingle on my hands because it's quite cold. Right, so without further ado, I'll get the dog out the back and go and let him have a quick toilet break here, and then we'll continue up the single tarmac road over towards the junction with the A68, and then go straight over and just follow the road right round into Bellingham. Right, so I'll bring you back further down the line. So bye for now. I've come along Bloody Bush Road and I've turned left to drop down the bank past Willow Bog Cottage, and I've just continued along the road as usual, and I'm going to be parking up in about another mile. I just wanted to stop here and show you that they're continuing to do forestry work here, cutting down trees and piling them up on the side of the road. So this lot wasn't here last time, and I could see that the roads have been used a lot more, so the big heavy trucks have been coming along here, churning it up a bit, but at the same time flattening it all flat, with all the stones getting flattened into the road. It's making it more solid and easier to drive along. Right, so I'm just going to continue along this road about another mile, turn the car around and face it back this way, and set up my time-lapse camera in my windscreen as usual, and then start get the dog out of the car and start walking towards the border bridge that takes you across KERSHOPE Burn into Newcastleton, Scotland end. Right, so bye for now. Okay, I've done 68 miles and I've reached my parking place where I'm going to be starting my walk from, and everything's changed now because I've been up here and harvesting trees again as usual, so the roads have all been churned up, like more stones being put down at the top end here. They've actually taken away all the grass area on the left hand side here and put flat stones again, so there's no swamp, no water swamp in that area where I used to reverse into and park my car in there. But I've just come to the top of the road where you can see there's piles of logs being placed either side of the track, and I'm going to continue with my journey there past that first cycle post, and then the warning signs for harvesting obviously further along, and follow that pathway along about a mile. It bends out the right and then bends out the left and then drops down, and you cross over the wooden bridge over into Scotland, into Newcastleton via the KERSHOPE Burn. Right, so he's starting, he just wants to get out. Right, so without further ado, I'll set up my time lapse, lock up the car and get on with my journey. So bye. It's 20 past 8 in the morning now. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 8:27 a.m. in the morning, the Sunday morning, the 21st of September 2025, and I've come along to my parking space where I normally come up to do my walk over into Scotland, the KERSHOPE Burn, and it's all changed because they've been up here and been harvesting more trees now, so there's loads of logs piled up on the side of the road. The road back there's been churned up a bit now since the big trucks have been coming up here and turning around here. And this was a little parking spot where I used to park, and there was two big piles of stones. It's all gone now, and they've cut the path back to the start of where the cyclists go over into Scotland from Willow Bog back there. It's quite nippy, so I've had to pull up my hood over my head. It's quite nippy on my face and hands. You can see all the muck up the side of my car now after coming up these tracks that I do. Now, with him being a distraction as usual this morning, I forgot to put my crocodile clips at the bottom of my GoPro chest harness here. So I normally open them up and clip them to the bottom so it tilts it up slightly forward, so it points a little bit higher up, straight instead of straight on where you're getting mostly ground. It lifts it up so you get left, right and then up as well to get the sky. So I'll have to just try and remember to keep looking down and pull it up from the bottom and tip it up a little bit. So when I'm walking along this cycle track about a mile going towards the KERSHOPE Burn bridge, I'll be pointing it up. He's starting to barf already because he's been eating grass as usual. Come on, son. Right, so that's the car locked off. I've got my time-lapse camera set away. It's going to be blinded by the sun shining straight into my windscreen at the minute though, until the sun moves around the sky. It doesn't come up and over, it goes round, it's moving round, people. Right, so I'm going to continue with my journey now and walk along this skinny single cycle track until I reach KERSHOPE Burn and cross over the bridge that's the border with Scotland. Right, so without further ado, I'll get on with my journey. So everything's changed since last I was up here. Because where this pile of logs is now, there was just like a bit of a lay-by. There was just two piles of stones that they used to put on the road to renew it. But it's all been cut back now to put these logs piled up. And they've cut the grass back as far as this now, where more or less your first cycle post is. Right, so he's happy he's off his leader now, and I've got his leader around my neck just in case I need to put him on his leader for anything. But normally I won't see another soul come along here, but you just never know. You may get cyclists coming over from Scotland, coming up this direction. Good boy, son. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Right. First, I'll be calling him back and to see if he's going to come back. So if I need to put him on his lead, I know he's going to come back to us. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right. Come on then. Right. So as soon as I let go of the bottom of my chest harness, the camera starts wanting to go pointing down the way. So I'll have to walk along with my hand underneath and just keep supporting it. It's either that or I'll go to try and just put my camera on without having the hard body case, and then just tip the camera up by itself and have the boat go through the feet of the camera itself. But if you hit any tree branches or squeeze between trees, and you've got a chance of snapping it off, and that's why I leave my cameras in the hard body case cover to protect the camera against that sort of thing. Off he goes. We're definitely getting more winter now though, so it takes a lot longer to get daylight now. And it's cold in the morning. Like I say, it's nippy on my hands now with my face. Good boy, son. Good boy. He knows to jump over the ditches now. He's full of himself since he got out the back of the car. So all day yesterday it was raining, so KERSHOPE BURN, when I get there, that'll be running faster and wider than normal, where it goes under the bridge, and I'll be walking alongside it for quite a distance and going as far as I think I'll go as far as where the big trucks used to turn around. They made like a big roundabout when they were dropping off the tree logs and piling them up. They made like a bit of a roundabout, so I'll go as far as that and then turn around and come back, and that should be enough for him to get his exercise and me to get mine. But as you can see, this is just a thin cyclist track, MTB. Good boy, so I'm going over into Scotland. You know, once again, I can't remember I locked the car. My brain's just not working properly this morning, forgetting everything, and it's either cold or just he's been a total distraction, like I say, as usual. Right, so this is where I'll be looking at when I start coming back to go back to the car. But my hands and face are bloody cold. It's and then when you're down in between the trees, you're not getting the sun, so it feels colder again. And the wind's howling through the trees towards us. I can't even remember if I've pressed record or to start this journey. So I'm going to stop recording and press it again.